You just think it because you're watching, or I'm watching since day one as well. I think a lot of us were like, it blew up fairly hard and fast. But are you just going off your instinct? Just the thing with this case and other cases, Delphi, is if people get too hung up on one idea, they won't even look at the other stuff because they're just like, keep open minded. Just have, like, don't close yourself off from anything. It's the same in Delphi. People, Klein's not involved. Like, what makes you think that? He might. I might be the case. He mightn't be involved at all. And the whole thing with Arguido, like, they had nothing to lose by naming him Arguido because the statute of limitations is 15 years, and if they didn't name him by then, he's off. He's off the hook. But it doesn't mean that he's arrested or charged with anything. It just means he's a formal suspect. So few things on him. This convicted pedo was living in a camper van near to the Praia da Luz holiday resort in Portugal when Madeline disappeared in 2007. In 2005, he'd broken into the home of a 72-year-old woman living in Praia da Luz and he drove a Jaguar and was noted for keeping a showy lifestyle and always dressing in a shirt and jacket. On the run afterwards, he became a drifter, residing in a camper van with a distinctive VW and a white body and a yellow skirting. This was seen in the area, or something very close to that description. The vehicle, thought to be lent to him, is now critical to the police in building up their case against Madeline's disappearance. It was seen in the area around Praia da Luz at the time she went missing. And if you remember this, so if you're following from the start, like, they instantly started looking at German and British paedophiles. I don't know why. I don't know what triggered that. He went under the radar for about 10 years. The first time Brueckner came to the attention of the authorities regarding Madeline's disappearance was in 2017, after he allegedly told a friend, I think he was sitting in a pub on the 10-year anniversary or something like that. Maddie came up in the screen and he said to one of the friends, he was like, I know all about that. But the comment he made freaked your man out. Well, sitting in a bar in Portugal, 10th anniversary. Image flashed up on a TV screen. Brueckner is then alleged to have told a drinking buddy that he knew exactly what happened to Madeline. The tip-off sparked Metropolitan Police interest, and Brueckner police finally caught up with him in 2005 for the 2005 rape in 2018, arresting him in Italy for skipping parole and extraditing him to Germany to face trial. In May 2020, when they were digging into him, they found phone records from the night Madeline's disappearance placed him at the holiday resort of Praia da Luz. Mobile phone records show he received a 30-minute phone call while in the town that lasted from 7:32 to 8:02. Madeline went missing an hour later. The next day, he re-registered the Jaguar under someone else's name. It is thought he moved back to Germany. He was definitely there in 28. And then was convicted of drug offences last year. A German prosecutor, Hans Christian Walter, said investigators had enough evidence to bring a charge against him, but they want to strengthen their position first. He told the Mirror newspaper he was 100% convinced that the British girl was killed by him. Last week, he wrote to the Mail Online saying that he had not been questioned by the German authorities over Madeline's disappearance. It's a quote, I haven't been questioned on any allegations as required by German law, but it is obvious the German authorities and especially the Department of Justice are providing the media with information about me. This also applies to authorities and the correlation facility which I am currently being held. And I want to talk about Eddie and Kayla.